Hi everyone, it's Angie with Living Inspired Within. I am super excited to be here to talk about marketing today. I'm super excited to be talking about marketing today because marketing is so important, whether you're in retail real estate, whether you're a real estate investor, whether you're flipping and holding, whether you're flipping, whether you're buying and holding, whether you're wholesaling, whatever you're doing, whether you're looking for listings or whatever it is, you need to market. And marketing is so crucial. And there's so many aspects to marketing. So I wanted to go through some of the different marketing methods today, talk about what's great about them, talk about what's not. And then if you've had any experience with any of these marketing methods, or you have one, especially if you have one that really works, and you're getting a lot of leads from and you're converting a lot of deals from, by all means, please make sure you comment below, share with the people in this community, share with other women in real estate and say, hey, this is what's working for me. So, different things are going to work for different people, and that's one of the things we're going to talk about. Also, you have to make sure, so when you're looking at marketing, I encourage you to look at a lot of different options, right? A lot of different marketing methods. And then look at your current situation. What's going to work best for you? What is your marketing budget? Are you working a full-time job? Are you not? Are you working in your business full-time? Do you have a team? What does it look like so you know what marketing method may work best for you? So let's go down a list, and I'm sure I'm going to miss something, and that's okay. That's what you're here for. So if I miss something, comment below and say, hey, what about this? And we can continue the conversation in the comments below. And as always, if you're watching this, please make sure you give us a thumbs up, a heart, a hashtag replay. Let us know that you're watching this. Let us know that you're tuning in. So let's go through marketing. So PPC, right? Pay per click advertising. That is, thank you guys, lots of thumbs up and hearts. Thank you. So let's talk about PPC, right? Pay per click. So those are your Google ads. Some people do really, really well. Hi, Angel. Hi, Nanda. Some people do really, really well with PPC. I actually talked to one of my old colleagues, and that's what he does. He converts 1 out of every 7 leads. He does really well with PPC. I've tried PPC multiple times. It's just not a great fit for me. I feel like I'm throwing money out the window. Hi, Angel. But you have to realize, does that work for you, right? Do you have a great website with SEO? Do you not, right? That's another marketing method, is your website with SEO, which is search engine optimization. So they're picking up words when someone's Googling real estate, right? Or real estate investing or whatever it is. So PPC may work for you, but you have to put a lot of money and a lot of capital behind it. So if you don't have a large budget, it may not be a great fit. What is great is that you have motivated people that want to sell their houses, calling you and reaching out to you. Now, do they want to sell at the price you want to buy for? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. But at least you're getting those people in, you're getting those leads in. So that's PPC. And then there's good old direct mail. So I started with direct mail. I loved direct mail because direct mail enabled me to market and work full time. So I was returning phone calls from postcards and letters that I sent out between appointments, between sales calls. So I would, in between sales calls say, okay, I have these, and then calls would come in on CallRail, and then I'd call them back. So direct mail is great if you have a full-time job. If you're not doing real estate full-time yet, and you're juggling both, it enables you to call the leads back when you have the time and work based on your schedule. Right? It's also a little bit more expensive. So for postcards, you're around 50 cents a postcard, maybe $1 a letter. So you have to realize that you do have that cost going out. It is a more expensive marketing method. But maybe it fits where you are in life right now. Maybe it fits your season of life. That's great. Maybe it doesn't. So I started with direct mail. I took a little break. I got frustrated with it. It ate a lot of my margin. And I moved into some other marketing methods. And now I'm reintroducing it, as I go into multifamily. So it's, and I know some people it works for. I have a girlfriend of mine, she swears that's what she does, postcards, direct mail. That's her primary source of deals. And she does really well with it. So you have to figure out what works best for you. So next is the MLS. I have people tell me all day long, you can't find a deal on the MLS. Okay, but I'm going to call BS on that because I have a colleague in South Carolina, she gets all of her deals for all of her flips off the MLS. I just joined a Facebook group, I just joined a Facebook group, and it's someone that's wholesaling virtually. Guess where she gets all her deals? Sorry, I don't know what happened there. Yeah, MLS, right? So it works for her, and she's wholesaling in California, in Florida, in Georgia. I believe she said in Texas. I don't have all the states, but I mean, she's wholesaling in California and getting deals off the MLS. So you can't tell me that there aren't deals on the MLS. There are. You just have to go find them. And then there's SMS, or there's text messaging. Right? So it's a low entry point as far as marketing. It's not expensive. So you can have a text platform. Your skip tracing and your skip tracing leads may be 12 cents a lead, 15 cents a lead. Your platform may cost, or maybe you're paying per text. And I'll put some of the links below for some of the resources that I use. And you can by all means check them out. They are, in full disclosure, they're affiliate links. So yes, if you click them, may I get some type of nominal payout? Yes. But it's what we're using. And I'll tell you exactly what we're using and what we're not. Because I have another colleague of mine that owns a skip tracing business. I don't typically use it because it's not housed in our text platform, so it's just not easy for me. But it's a really good option for you, especially if you're going to cold call yourself. So text messaging is great, but you have to be able to respond immediately. So when you text someone and they respond, you have to be able to respond back. So text messaging is inexpensive, and you may get a great return on investment, or ROI, but you have to be there to respond back. So if you're juggling a full-time job, or you want to be able to pop in and out, it may not be the best. Cold calling. Cold calling can be great. If you are cold calling yourself, you have to have a lot of time to be able to do it. But it will cost you very little because you're the one cold calling, right? So all you're paying for that skip trace, which is the contact information. If you're not familiar with skip tracing, it's the contact information you're getting for the sellers, and then you're calling them. It can be it has a very low barrier of entry if you're cold calling. If someone else is cold calling, you're hiring someone else to cold call, you may have to have a dialer, or you may have to manage them. So for me, I know, and you have to know what your strengths are, right? I don't enjoy managing people. I don't. And I've said this before on lives. I'll continue to say it. I'm a leader. I love to lead people. I don't want to manage people. I just don't. It's not my favorite. So if you're looking to outsource cold calling, then you may need to, and you're not great at management or don't like it, you may need to work with someone that can manage that process for you. And so I've recently found a colleague of mine that kind of morphed his wholesaling business. He took a break from wholesaling because his virtual assistant business was growing so big and doing so well. So that's what he does. So we are looking to add a cold caller through there. And I have worked with other cold calling companies. So also brokers and realtors. So this is interesting to me. I shouldn't say that. I'm taking it back. I have gotten deals from realtors in wholesaling. So it is possible, and people will tell me, oh, like wholesalers and realtors, they don't really work together, or they don't work together well. Well, that's a choice you make. You can either make it work or you don't. And I have no idea why they wouldn't work together well, right? So we have gotten deals from realtors. And oh, by the way, as we move into multifamily, it is, and it's a little mind-blowing, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm calling brokers, and I guarantee you they're going to be my biggest source of deals. And they're not on market deals. They're off market, they're pocket listings. So it's interesting to me because when you're in the single family space, you mention a pocket listing or off market, and realtors kind of like, I don't know, right? At least that's what I've gotten. In the multifamily space, every time I've mentioned it, they're like, yeah, absolutely. I'll let you know, I'll add you to my list. I'll make sure you get those. What? Like, thank you. That's amazing, right? What a gift. So that's another marketing method. The last marketing method, I think we've hit on all of them. But the last marketing method I want to go over is something that's very much overlooked, and it's referrals. You should be asking for referrals at closing. You should be building your network. You should be working with realtors, with attorneys, with whomever. We have a realtor referral program. We work with attorneys that refer us business and their clients, not because they get paid, but because they know we're going to take care of their clients and we're going to do a good job. So you want to build your referral network. That is by far the best marketing method in my experience. Those leads are warm. Those leads are in essence handed over to you. And do we convert every referral lead we get? No, because you're still going to have sellers that want market price for their house that has no roof on it. It's basically a tear down, and they want $300,000 because their neighbor sold for $300,000 totally renovated. That's just where we are right now, right? But referrals are an amazing source, and so you should focus your marketing efforts there, and often that's with time. So when you're weighing out your different marketing methods and what works best for you, you have to decide, and this is something you should decide ahead of time, what is your budget? What is your monetary budget? What is your time budget? What do you have to put into marketing? Is it money? Is it time? Is it both? And then go through the marketing methods and figure out what is best for you. And I will tell you, every time you think that whatever marketing method, it doesn't work, I'm just going to tell you that's crap, because it's working for someone else. So if you don't think it works, it works. It's working for someone else. So find that other person it is working for, figure out what they're doing and mimic it. There are so many, you should be collaborating with people. I have a meeting with people tomorrow, and we're going to talk about what's working in our wholesaling business and what isn't. And they're all here locally. And we work together and lift each other up and share ideas. So you should be collaborating. If you're struggling with marketing, ask other people what's working for them. I know I do. And if you're struggling with marketing, comment below. Let us know what you're struggling with. And if there's something else you want to know more information about or really dive into, comment below and I'll create another live on it or another video on it. So I hope this helped. I hope this clarified. There are a ton of different marketing methods. You really just have to figure out what works best for you and try different things. By all means, try different things. So hopefully this video found you well. Cheers to your success and happiness.